Hello and welcome to a very perfect setting out in the forest with this, the latest generation Subaru Forester. Though from the front end it may look like the 4th generation predecessor with the eyesight technology and a bunch of clever driver assistance and technological advancements, this new car has really moved on in leaps and bounds. Now in its 5th generation and riding on Subaru's brand new global platform, as we saw with the likes of the XV and the Impreza, you find that this, the latest generation Forester, is such a well composed and excellent car to drive around. Whether driving along surfaces like this, smooth asphalt, or taking it on the rough stuff, taking it round the forest where I was earlier, or taking it just on a mix of different surfaces. With its impressive ride height and this the global platform, as well as Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system, the Impreza as well as the likes of the XV were great cars to drive, and this Forester feels much the same. It's incredibly planted and smooth on road surfaces, and you just find it's a true go-anywhere family SUV. Now in terms of power delivery, all the power is taken care of by a 2-litre naturally aspirated motor. It develops 115 kilowatts and 196 newton meters of torque, and all the power is mated through a CVT gearbox, a continually variable transmission. While often CVTs receive a lot of flack in terms of being just not the most refined in terms of the way they feel, the way Subaru put it together is really impressive, and you find this one leaves you wanting for nothing. It's smooth and the power's there when you need it. Though it may not have a lot of shout on the pull-off, it's when you're out moving and on a mixture of road surfaces that you can appreciate what they've done here. Now you're seated up here in a cabin which is very luxurious and comfortable. You find that you've got brilliant visibility all around. Subaru are always excellent at that point, and you find in the Forester it really drives the point home hard. Whether seated in the back, which you've got large doors which are easy to open, ISOFIX mounting points, and just easy access all around, or whether seated up front here, you find you're getting a lot of light in the cabin and just great visibility. It makes driving the car not only very relaxing, but just an overall enjoyable experience. We've got some really clever and impressive technology here. Firstly, taking center stage of the show is the central multimedia system. Now if you've seen videos which I've recently done, the likes of the XV, the Impreza for instance, you'll know it's very familiar to Subaru this, and it is a brilliant multimedia system. In fact, one of the easiest and best to use in the business. You find not only is it easy because of the large tiles on screen, you got Bluetooth control of your phone, you got satellite navigation with its own built-in mapping, you've got media sources, radio, and even the likes of Apple's CarPlay and Android Auto. In fact, if we jump into that menu, you'll see you get full access here to my Android Auto. That's even additional navigation with the likes of Waze and its traffic suggestions, and you also get Google Music and Spotify for streaming services. This car really packs a full multimedia suite. Apart from this, you get the secondary display, very familiar with Subarus, and it gives you a lot of clever information. Everything about the setting you're in with the car, the wheel angle and position, for example, when you're going off-roading, you got your oil temperature, you got the likes of navigation and track info. It really has it all on display there. Everything from your clever radar-guided cruise control systems, which will tie up with this eyesight technology, something I'll talk about more in the drive, as well as a lot of control of everything driver-related. In true Subaru sense, this car is designed to go anywhere and do it effortlessly. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I was going to speak a little bit about this, the eyesight technology system. I've used it before, but it is truly a great system. It does well at the job of monitoring road surfaces and conditions. That, coupled with the radar guided cruise control system, which again is one of the best I've used, makes driving this car great for long distance commuting and journeys. It just adds a lot of peace of mind into the journey, and you find that Subaru are really coming along in leaps and bounds in terms of the safety and tech front. This eyesight technology really is very good. The new Forester builds on a lot of strengths of its predecessor. Its excellent ride quality, go-anywhere ability, and practicality. You find that where the Forester continues to strive and reach for excellence within its segment is being a real-world, real practical family SUV. Whether it comes to taking it on serious rugged trails, it'll laugh at them and enjoy that. Whether it comes to a family long distance commute, it enjoys that kind of driving. And with not only its handsome improved looks, but just a wealth of practicality and now impressive tech features to boot, this latest generation Forester really adds a lot and ticks so many more boxes. You also find one extra point which I need to drive home here, which is a big one. Subaru in South Africa here have actually lowered the price. It used to be around the 600,000 Rand mark for the range topper, and you now find for just over 500,000 Rand you can get into one. When you couple this with its 5-year 150,000 kilometer manufacturer warranty and 3-year 75,000 kilometer manufacturer maintenance plan, the Subaru Forester just really is exactly that. It's the car for exploring, for adventure, and for the true family man in all of us.